So since the media is having a frenzy about Haiti and Haitian immigrants coming to America, especially Springfield, Ohio, I want to remind people the full context of why there's mass immigration coming to these small towns, and not derange ourselves with the endless tropes of cats and dogs being eaten and stuff like that, because as people can discuss at their own will, it ignores the real situation at hand on why there's mass migration, where all this is coming from, why people are pouring in by the masses, and why it's coming from places like Haiti. So you remember that back in 2016, during the debate between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, there was a mention about Haiti back in 2016. And when Donald Trump said about the Clinton Foundation being in part with the destruction of Haiti and how disastrous it was. Listen to this.
And you take a look at the people of Haiti. I was at a little Haiti the other day in Florida, and I want to tell you, they hate the Clintons, because what's happened in Haiti with the Clinton Foundation is a disgrace. And you know it, and they know it, and everybody knows
Secretary Clinton.
So even back in 2016, the discussion of Haitian immigrants and Haiti was even present then. That it was a crisis at hand, because you're about to elect a president, you're about to elect, Hillary Clinton, and as Donald Trump said, the people that came from Haiti into America, they despise the Clintons. They despise the Clinton Foundation. Maybe it's because of the scandals that they provoked that turned Haiti into the hellhole that's become. That there's a whole story behind this. And not the story of it's just their culture, as people like Charlie Kirk would like to say, as he goes on to different platforms and podcasts saying that, oh, that's just the Haitian way. They're eating cats and dogs because they don't assimilate to us. Their culture is different. Well, yes, their culture is different. Their culture is not the same as ours. They probably view us as different, just like anywhere else in the world. You're not going to find exactly similar people when you go to different countries. But what he's actually ignoring, what people like Charlie Kirk are actually ignoring, is the real situation of why this is all happening. So, luckily, people have archived previous media concepts of the Clinton Foundation taking $14.3 billion in the rebuilding efforts. This was after the earthquake that happened in 2010, I do believe, or 2011. That big earthquake that they did a fundraiser for, that a bunch of celebrities gathered together. They sang, they danced, they did like a telethon to raise money for that. Where exactly did that money go? If it was supposed to rebuild Haiti and make it this, striving metropolis that they hope it would be after the earthquake, where exactly did that money go? Well, there is a former a politician of Haiti who went on to Fox Business and exposed exactly where that money went to.
New pay-to-play allegations have surfaced about Hillary Clinton's State Department giving favorable treatment to Friends of Bill after the 2010 earthquake in Haiti.
As people were dying in Haiti, Clinton insiders were separating out requests from Friends of Bill or William Jefferson Clinton VIPs so that their business interests or contracts would receive very special treatment, while those who were not special friends would be put permanently on the sidelines.
The former president of the Haitian Senate, Bernard Sansaric, said the Haitian people have not seen any of the money that the Clinton Foundation collected for the relief effort.
In 2010, we had an earthquake that killed 315,000 people. That's really a deadly earthquake, and millions were left without shelter. President Obama named Bill Clinton as the one that should be in charge of the reconstruction of Haiti. And in that process, the Clinton...
I wonder why specifically Bill Clinton. Is it because of his many years in architecture? Is that Sick Willie's, secret pastime is building up homes? Does he have a secret HGTV show that we don't know about? Is that why they picked him to restore Haiti? Or could it be he's so massively corrupted, just like Obama, just like the rest of them, that, hey, we'll just pick you as the arbiter to rebuild Haiti after a deadly earthquake? What can go wrong with it?
Clinton Foundation, through U.S. taxpayers' money, and people giving money worldwide to the Clinton Foundation for relief effort to Haiti, contributed about $14.3 billion. We're talking about $1 billion, okay? And the Haitian people has not seen not even 2% of that money.
2%?
Nothing was done in Haiti. They were given those contracts, they were given millions of dollars from that money, and nothing was actually done in Haiti. Yeah. Haiti, just like everything the Clinton have done, is pay for play, and they control Haiti, and they have been controlling Haiti since 1994 when they invaded Haiti. I mean, what the Clinton have done in Haiti is unbelievable, and the American people should know about it.
Yeah.
So there's another point there, that the people of Haiti suffered a massive earthquake that America promised that we were going to have this relief benefit for. We're going to get all the major celebrities to sing and advertise that we need your participation, we need your donations. Please call right now. Remember all the telethons they did for saving Haiti, rebuilding after the earthquake. They had all the top A-list celebrities all on board with it. Where exactly did that money go? Where exactly did that money go? It went to the business interest. It went to the business interest to further destroy Haiti, which is one of the many things why people left the country, had to leave their homeland, and a lot of the Haitian immigrants that are in America, they admit that they didn't want to leave Haiti. That was their homeland. That was their families are there, their friends, their culture was there. They didn't want to have to deport and go off, into America and start a whole new life, but they had to, because of how massively corrupted geopolitics and the people like the Clintons put upon Haiti. That's just one example of how bad it got, that you're never going to fully understand and know about this. How about Joe Biden? Even Joe Biden, back in 1994, was railing against Haiti. And this is what he said back to the press in 1994, that, again, they don't tell you this in the interviews. They don't tell you this. They'll tell you how racist it is to bring this topic up, but they won't tell you why a lot of these Haitian civilians were forced to immigrate into America. They don't tell you these stories. They don't tell you the cause of the mass migration. They just tell you that it's happening, and then if you say something about it, the Democratic response is you're racist, or the Republican response is it's the immigrants' fault. Whereas I'm telling you that we are being screwed as a society, as a whole, both civilians that live here and abroad. We as all human beings being screwed over by this oligarch system that is exploiting everyone. Everyone. There's a whole domino effect into why they're doing mass migration. And there's people on the right and there's people on the left. There's independents, all sorts of people. The common consensus of we need to fix our borders. Even Bernie Sanders said that was a Koch brothers thing. The open borders concept was Koch brothers. It's clearly for business. But here's what Joe Biden said about Haiti.
If Haiti, a god-awful thing to say, if Haiti just quietly sunk into the Caribbean or rose up 300 feet, it wouldn't matter a whole lot in terms of our...
Yeah, God forbid something happens to your precious country. You know, bobbity boo. Like, that sounds deeply disturbing. Sounds like mafia talk right there. God forbid something happens to your country, you see? Just openly says that, you know, what does it matter? What does it matter? Well, it does matter to the business interests because a lot of our cheap labor came from Haiti. A lot of corporations from JCPenney and Walmart and other places used Haitian labor. They built sweatshops into Haiti. But now, since we have this great idea of reverse outsourcing, I guess you would call it, where you just bring the immigrants here and then they work the jobs here, it's the same exact concept. Or how about this? This is even more fascinating. This goes back to 1914, folks. In 1914, the U.S. unfairly seized the entirety of Haiti's gold reserves and transferred the gold directly to the vault of a Wall Street bank. The next year, it invaded Haiti and occupied it for 20 years. So, understand that all these sanctions, all the stuff that we're doing to Haiti or Venezuela or other Latin American countries or the Middle East, the only reason we do that, is strictly for a corporatized business interest. We could not care less about anyone that lives in any territory. We could not care less about their sovereignty. We couldn't care less about their safety. We couldn't care less about anything. Except for the fact that Haiti had a bunch of gold that we want to seize and take control of. So we had to go in there, storm in, take it, take their government away, and then rule over it like a king. While complaining about we're saving democracy here. That was in 1914, folks. So, Haiti has been under U.S. occupation, under the threat and scrutiny of the imperialist system for over 100 years. And you wonder why a lot of these people that are in Haiti are in dire straits, had to leave their homes and come to America. You wonder why people of Venezuela, the same thing. They got screwed over by the imperialist system that put sanctions and made their economy so difficult to live in that they had to upleave. They had to migrate somewhere else. You notice how in the talks of the migration crisis, they don't even mention our citizens leaving. They don't talk about how our economy is screwing over people that live here and they're migrating overseas. They're now moving to Italy. They're moving to Greece. They're moving to Vietnam. They're migrating away from America. None of that ever gets mentioned. And here's now, coming into recently, Dan Cohen. Dan Cohen, who is a great journalist when it comes to reporting on Haiti. He's done a lot of investigations into this coup government that's taken over parts of it. Now, you get the Canadian military and our war empire here and the U.S. empire collaborating together to funnel support for basically initially a civil war down in Haiti. And Dan Cohen's been perfect at pointing all this out. He says that there is one reason and one reason only that you're suddenly hearing about Haitians eating ducks and cats in Ohio. The U.S. Permanent War Uniparty seeks to make its floundering invasion of Haiti into a UN peacekeeping operation. So, this is to drive up the narrative to say that people of Haiti are god-awful, and that's why the United States needs to invade the territory. Just like how, for many years, They said people in the Middle East are god-awful and the whole Muslim faith, you cannot trust any of them. You can't trust anyone out in these countries. That's why we need to go in and invade and destroy and wreak havoc in their homelands. For peace. For democracy, for safety, as they say. The media is demonizing an entire country on the basis of a handful of incidents to get you to support the globalist agenda. And there you go. The Miami Herald is pointing out, exclusive, U.S. seeks to turn Kenya mission into Haiti for a UN peacekeeping operation. So, the United States, because they've already exploited people in Kenya, they've already exploited Africans. Now they can grab them by the bootstraps, throw them into Haiti, and start a war down there. This is how sinister these people are. It used to be us that would have to go overseas and see the war ourselves, and that's when we get, veterans with PTSD, and that's when people actually paid attention about war. But no, now we could just get a bunch of other strangers, exploit them, manipulate them into doing our dirty work, go kill a bunch of other strangers, and they can walk away laughing with blood on their hands. That is just... And they call it a peacekeeping mission. The UN peacekeeping mission. When they have to cover it up by making it cute and fancy, when they have to do the democracy sidestep dance to propagate war, these are sinister fucks. You know that these people are not to be trusted whatsoever. That the people saying that should not be trusted with an ounce of your life. I wouldn't trust them to even give directions to anything. But this is the sinister stuff. This is the real crisis that they don't ever tell you about migration. They don't ever tell you about immigrant, refugees that are being exploited because of this. And it's a domino effect. When we go overseas and invade their territory, make havoc for them, make it unlivable to live in their homeland, they have to take everything, go to another country, primarily us, because we're the only ones that seem to never be under attack, and they have to seek refuge here, they have to seek survival, and corporations eat that up. They exploit it further by dangling a carrot in front of their nose and say, hey, you want a job? We'll push, Krabby Joe away from his job that he's been there for 20 years and give it to this guy. So, I'm not blaming immigrants. I'm very much pro-immigrant. Everybody came from somewhere at some point, especially my family history. And a lot of them do make the foundations of what our countries are now. So, I don't blame them for being swept into this, because in the end, we're all being exploited by the same players. We're all being used and abused. And the people that are stealing your jobs, as they say, people like Charlie Kirk or other individuals that claim like they're stealing your jobs, that's why they're coming here, they're stealing. Note that they're not the ones stealing your job. Because the people that are in charge of who to hire and who to fire, they're the ones in control. They're the ones that could say, you could keep your job. We're not giving it to the immigrant. But what do? They give it to the immigrant because it's cheap labor for them. Because they can exploit the foreigner with cheap labor. Again, it's like reverse outsourcing. They used to have sweatshops overseas to exploit people for labor. But now they can just do it here. Now they can just bring them all in. Perfect. And everybody, whether you're a citizen of America or an immigrant or whatever, everybody's being exploited by the same people. And we almost had J.D. Vance, who's from Ohio, almost come forward with it. But he's not willing. He's almost there. He's not going to say the full story because, let's face it, the people that are exploiting this are the people that he also works for. Because the Democrats and the Republicans all serve the same masters. It's one giant oligarchy, and you and I ain't in it. We are just the players. We are just the pawns in this master demonized game of this chess move to try to exploit as many people as possible and make themselves prosperous in power and wealth. That's all it really comes down to.